The leaking of a cabinet document sinks to a new low, according to Minister Wendy Phipps, who commented on the document circulating on social media platforms. The document shows payments of honorariums to members of the COVID-19 task force on which ministers and civil servants continue to serve. At a 1st June press conference of the Cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis, Minister Phipps said she would not speculate on the intent of the act of leaking the document, a Cabinet submission number 236 of 2021, coming out of discussions on thanking task force members in a tangible way for their work during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Phipps provided insight on the document.
On the 10th of January, every single Cabinet member, save for the Honorable Attorney General, was present at Cabinet. When that agenda item came up for that meeting, and I recognized that it was going to be the next item for discussion, I recused myself from the Cabinet meeting because I knew that in addition to the persons who were being proposed for an honorarium, the names of Vincent Byron and Wendy Phipps were on that list. And it was the appropriate thing to have done to exit the room so that I do not influence a discussion in which the outcome would more than likely see me being a beneficiary for an honorarium. After the matter had been discussed for about 15 minutes, I was called back to the Cabinet room and we joined the meeting, and at that point I would have been informed of the Cabinet's decision. By the 21st of January, acting on the instruction of the Cabinet Secretary, who would, according to her practice, send the Cabinet decision of that nature to the office of the Financial Secretary, the payments were made to the members of the task force. The payments were done rather discreetly, right in this very building, on Friday, the 21st of January, with a senior official from the Ministry of Finance being present to present and to have signed for them the same beneficiaries who were asked to walk with an ID. Now, as I said, that was January 21st. February 21st came, no leaking of anything. March 21st came, no leaking of anything. April 21st came, no leaking of anything. And now we are down to the 31st of May. And yesterday that happened.
Minister Phipps said Cabinet documents were privileged information and warned that such leaks create a sense of mistrust. She urged people to use social media for the good it can do. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
In its effort to mitigate the impact of rising food costs on the people of Nevis, Premier Mark Brantley, Minister of Finance in the Nevis Island Administration, led a team at a recent meeting with representatives from the 3 major supermarkets on the island to discuss the issue. Premier Brantley said that the importers revealed that even with the NIA's relief measure to waive all custom duties on some food items, it would not redound to any significant reduction in the cost of food items.
It was for me a very sobering and difficult meeting because hearing directly from the supermarket owners what they are having to endure, I realize that we need to go back to the drawing board if we're going to come up with something that you and I and other shoppers are going to see in terms of reduction in price or stabilization of price on the supermarket shelves. Listening to them, it was very disheartening because they were telling me that despite our genuine efforts at removing duty on all of these items, they said if we removed all the duty and we removed all the customs service charge, it still would not make much of a difference to the price. And the reason for that, they say, is because every single week the prices go up. They are ordering, of course, from Miami. They're bringing in their products and they're saying every week that they order, the prices are going up. Basics, chicken. In fact, I was told that a case of eggs. Normally we can produce enough eggs here to supply our local market, but for some reason the supply right now is lacking, so they're having to import eggs. And they said to me that apparently Nevisians prefer brown eggs, and Nevisians prefer large eggs. And so a case of large brown eggs used to be $40 US. They say that same case is now $90 US.
He appealed to local farmers to take agriculture seriously and redouble their efforts in terms of getting food to the market. He also urged consumers to buy locally produced food as much as possible. The Premier reiterated the importance of food security on Nevis as external factors outside the control of government and the wider society continue to wreak havoc on the price of food imported into the island. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline. When visiting St. Martin, you want clean, affordable accommodations. You need Midtown Motel in the heart of Phillipsburg, a place where you can relax, take a stroll on Great Bay Beach, and that provides you easy access to great shopping. Midtown Motel, located on Front Street, Phillipsburg, St. Martin. Call Midtown Motel at 721-542-0614 and book your stay today.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Come get your fresh smoothie at Master Mix Smoothie in Bastyr at 2 locations, the Bastyr Public Market or under the arch at the National Museum. Get a fresh, all-natural, healthy and tasty smoothie with flavors of your choice. Master Mix Smoothie knows the flavors that you like and mixes it all up for you the way you want it. Master Mix Smoothie, 2 locations, the Bastyr Public Market or under the arch at the National Museum. Master Mix Smoothie, always the real thing, always smoothie.
Nestled between evergreen mountains and the Caribbean Sea on the island of St. Kitts is the Mill House Guest House and Convention Center. With breathtaking views, a rugged, beautiful shoreline, and immaculate manicured gardens make this the perfect location for your holiday, event, or wedding. With a large convention center, apartments with balconies providing stunning views, and a secluded cottage for larger family groups or honeymooning couples looking for some privacy. We have something for everyone. Book your stay at www.millhouseskn.com or visit our Facebook page, the Mill House Guest House and Convention Center, an oasis of tranquility.
When the Caribbean Renewable Energy Forum, CREF, gathered for its 14th session in Miami, Florida recently, CIBC First Caribbean was named recipient of the award for Best Renewable Energy Financing in the 2022 CREF Industry Awards. The forum returned to its first in-person gathering, where over 25 countries, including regional stakeholders, were in attendance for the April 26 to 28th caucus. CIBC First Caribbean was recognized for its innovation and leadership in corporate financing of key initiatives in the renewable energy sector. Between 2020 and 2021, the bank spearheaded the financing of project portfolios of 2 major renewable energy players in the Caribbean: BMR Energy, a developer of wind and solar photovoltaic assets in multiple territories of the region and Central America, and WRB Energy, an investor in the largest utility-scale solar PV plant in Jamaica. In doing so, the bank continued to express its confidence in the sector by demonstrating that regional financial institutions are at the table to support the region's energy transition and emphasize the renewable energy investments can access financing options within our region to accelerate this transition. Chief Executive Officer of the bank, Colette Delaney, observed that the bank's commitment over the period for which the award was adjudicated represents a departure from the historical construct where extra-regional development banks have been the main financiers of renewable energy projects within the region. CREF is the largest annual gathering of energy market in the Caribbean, with a particular focus on clean energy. Through events, webinars, and market intelligence, the conference organizers, New Energy Events LLC, has supported the global transition to clean energy since 2009. The forum continues to bring together policymakers, regulators, utilities, investors, developers, and financiers in an environment which encourages the market to meet and network with a view to inspiring action in the industry. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline. If you're looking for a place to host that special event, conference, meeting, social event, party, whatever the occasion, your best option is the Millhouse Convention Center in Palmetto Point, St. Kitts. Located on the picturesque Garvey's Estate, the Millhouse Guesthouse Convention Center has enough space for outdoor events overlooking the Caribbean Sea. If you're looking indoors, the center is equipped with amenities needed to make your event a success. And by combining both spaces, you're sure to have a memorable event, no matter the occasion. Call the offices at Millhouse Guesthouse and Convention Center to book your next event on simply the most beautiful place in St. Kitts. Call 668-1392. Millhouse Convention Center at Garvey's Estate, Palmetto Point, St. Kitts. Making your event memorable. It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline Newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
An open interactive event can be described as
tremendous, effective,
on par with any conference around the world.
From exhibitions to trade shows, corporate events to product launches, from press events to political functions. We are the secret sauce behind events that make you go, wow. We've staged multiple world-class events in the Caribbean and developed the skill to deliver quality in every detail, whether the event is live or fully virtual, or maybe even somewhere in between. At Open Interactive, we got your events covered. Get your free quotation today at www.madebyopen.com.